So, last time my splits were completely wrong because it had prologue still in there. Wish there's a bigger announcement. It would have been cool if there was like a at everyone in the Stray Speedrun Discord, just to tell people, hey, yo, if you're using the auto splits, we got rid of prologue, but whatevs. Anyways, let's clear this one out and we're going to do a run. Alright, got my mouse wheel where I want it. We're just going to do this. Ready, set, go. So I will be running this a couple times this upcoming weekend. I'm going to be running it bright and early on Sunday, but more importantly, I'm going to be running it around 4 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday. That's the one I am really excited for. But I'll be running it a couple times. I don't think many people have ran this, if at all, for charity events yet. So, hey, it'll be cool to get a couple runs out there where you have just commentary and, mistakes can happen and what have you. Alright, so let's see if we could do quicker on this time than we did this last time 2 days ago. Sorry about not streaming yesterday if you were wanting a stream yesterday, because I was hoping to. Wednesdays, so Thursdays like today is a bonus stream. But Wednesdays are my usual stream day, and of course that all kind of went pear-shaped because, well, thunder. Like we see right here in this game, there was a bunch of thunder going on, and my little pupper did not care for that thunder. And so Iroh needed a little playtime, and I'd rather play with my little puppy when he needs a little bit of love than, play with virtual kitties who, they need love too, but not in the same real world love sense, Sense. I'm pronouncing words funny today. I'm just I'm doing whatever. So anyways, if I go off on things today, forgive me. It has been a day. I received some feedback on some tweets I reported. Twitter gave me feedback that these multiple tweets that I reported from single individuals, multiple tweets that were dead naming and misgendering some trans people that either I'm friends with or that I really just respect and love on Twitter. Obvious tweets of dead naming and misgendering were not against community standards and not wrong in any way, even though one of the options you could pick for why are you reporting this tweet is they're being dead named or misgendered. So, I don't know. F you, Twitter? Hey, at Jack, kiss my ass? Sorry, I don't like that. I hate the fact that Twitter will not stand up for some things that are very obvious hate. Like, seriously, not cool. Never cool to... Don't be transphobic. Don't be anti-LGBTQ. Like, that community is fantastic, and that community gets beaten up far more than I'd say than anyone should, but no one should be beaten up that much, or any, unless you are just a bad person. If you're a bad person, yeah, you kind of, in my opinion, need your butt kicked from time to time, so maybe you'll learn, hey, don't be a bad person. Hey, no kitty blocking me this time. Remember last time I had a kitty blocking me at the very get-go, which was kind of funny in a not humorous way. So that's cool. This might be a little bit of a better run than my last one. My last one was actually really tight. Oh, but also, I'm kind of upset today because I don't know if you have seen the latest guidance on from the CDC on COVID, but the latest guidance, it's kind of cool. I did not know CDC hired COVID-19 as a press release writer But that's kind of cool. Good to see COVID's getting a job because, everyone should be employed and have opportunity for equal jobs, including COVID writing a press release saying, hey, if you now have COVID, who cares? I mean, pretty much said, hey, if you are exposed, and it doesn't matter whether you're vaccinated or not anymore, if you're exposed, it's all good. Who cares? Which is exactly why COVID has been such a big problem for so long, is we kind of ignored this whole thing. Yeah, I'm kind of on a rant today. While I'm at it, here's another rant. Let me rant extra ranty. Seattle drivers are horrible and have ruined my day very much from the first moments of today. I am just full of opinions. I don't mean to sound grumpy, but every once in a while, watching how bad the emerging monkeypox, potential pandemic is. I mean, it is spreading far quicker than it should. Seeing how it's going so far, by the way, my splits are completely bogus times for Inside the Wall because of how they combine Prologue and Inside the Wall. So, ignore that shiny rainbow up above. But, oh no, the monkeypox future pandemic, I would say potential pandemic, but we know where this is going because how did COVID go? How did that whole situation go? Oh yeah, horribly, right? Yeah, it's just going to keep going this way. And, we're letting COVID continue to be a pandemic because why not? We don't learn our lessons. Who needs to learn lessons? Instead of learning lessons, let's just continue doing all the wrong. It's kind of why I'm excited about Saturday doing this at a marathon. Instead of doing all the wrong, like the world is so good at, I'm going to do all the right, and I'm going to try and help raise money for WWRAP, which I forget the exact what that is. It is a women's reproductive rights and assistance charity. Oh, my Iro is squeaking his new toy. He got a bark box yesterday, so I don't know if you could hear the squeaking through the door, but yeah, Iro is doing the hardcore squeaky, and now he's in here, so the squeaky may be extra squeaky. We'll try to not let that get to us too much, because he just got locked in here. It's what Buzzer likes to do from time to time. Made the camera nod. Didn't lose any time doing that. Going to do a little meowing. Still playing with mouse in my lap so I can hit that scroll wheel right when I need it. No, what are you doing, kitty? Wow. Let's just pretend that did not happen. Oh boy, I am booping that something fierce. Come on, kitty. Wow, not the smoothest for this chapter. Wow. Oh well. It's all good. It's all good. It will be all good. I've got an Iro just kind of doing his thing, being all, no, kitty, ignore him. Alright, let's get ready for meow section. Number 1. I'll call this the meow mix. Iro is just being the weird. He's good at that. I do like him. He is a good dog. I mean, he helps keep me calm while I am unhappy with the world. Just rolling that mouse wheel. Just keep rolling that mouse wheel. Alright, we're doing pretty good, and we are done with the first round of the jerks. Do the little kitty scratch. All is good. That's a good kitty. All right. That went pretty smooth. The little fall down right here, always good. It's okay, kitty. We are all good. Let's do this. Ooh, I am feeling pretty good on this one. And we're into the flat. One round, two round, three round. Probably could go for that middle one. Whoa, what? Where am I facing all of a sudden? That was unique. I don't think I've ever... Oh, hey, Dorian Snowball. Sorry, I didn't even see my chat up. Hope you are doing good. Yeah, I am so far feeling pretty good with this run. I've had a few rough moments early on, but overall pretty good. My splits are all completely wonky now. I probably need to delete all of my splits and just retime them because they got rid of the auto splitter got rid of one of the splits, and because of that it's all weird. So runs are going pretty good. I have a PB in submission for this one that's better than what's up there. I think I might actually be able to get even better new PB today because I have been steadily improving. Like, I've been feeling pretty good with these runs. I've taken on like new techniques. Like, my big technique right now is a hybrid joystick and mouse. So I have a mouse sitting in my lap so I could use the scroll wheel on the mouse to help skip through dialogue. So I have my middle finger just running on a scroll wheel repeatedly. And it seems to work good, because a lot of people do keyboard and mouse, and that is just not the style I can do. I am so not a keyboard and mouse person. Alright, let's see. We gotta do 3, 7, 4, 8. So doing it this way feels a whole lot better for me. I'll probably never get quite as good of a time as somebody who does keyboard and mouse, but I don't need to have the world record or anything like that. I need just to have some fun, which this game is a lot of fun to run. Like, in all seriousness, this game is a complete blast to run. I should have jumped out sooner. I got sidetracked. Yeah, if it's a first-person game, I need keyboard and mouse. I cannot do controller for aiming. But if it's a third-person game, I cannot do keyboard and mouse for third person to save my life. So it's kind of there's a no-win on this one. Yeah, exactly. Controller for third person for me, it feels better, I'm better at it, and it just feels more natural, like I have more fun with a controller. It feels more like I'm in tune with the character. Alright, time to a little slowdown. I always hate this part because you stop running at your full run speed. Alright, cutting corners, going somewhat tight if possible, because tighter corners mean better speed here. Alright, and now to the cutscene where I'm going to start meowing like a mad cat. But pretty much, more than anything, today is all about just doing practice, because I'm going to be running this at a couple events this weekend. The one I'm really excited for is 4 p.m. Pacific time, which is probably like 3 a.m. for you, or 5 a.m., something like that. It's super early on your side of the globe, but I am looking forward to 4 p.m. Pacific time this weekend on Saturday. Going to be running it for a local group, the Belmont Bannermen, and it'll be fantastic showing off this game, and it'll be raising money for a great women's reproductive assistance and rights group, which is always a good cause. And then I'll be doing it again on Sunday at 7 a.m., which I think is like around 6-ish p.m. over on the other side of the world, and that one will be for ARPGME. And that one should be pretty good. I'm a little weary about the event. I feel like there is some room for things to go wrong. I hope I'm not right about that, but it feels like there is room for things to not work out super well, and that always has me in a weary mindset. Alright, got book 1. I know there is a quicker route that I need to learn, but I don't want to learn it while I'm getting ready for an event in just a couple days. So I'll worry about that at a future time. Hey, don't climb the books, kitty, but climb these books. And then I managed to turn on my flashlight all silly like, because flashlight is right next to that scroll wheel that I am spamming to no end. So that kind of happens. No. Oh, that was not good. I Too many buttons. Too many buttons, and it confused my brain. Oh, but I am looking forward to, once I finish these couple of upcoming runs, it should be about 3 or more weeks until my next speedrun event, which means I could get to some games that I really want to play. I haven't done any Gibbon runs for who knows how long, and I want to do some Gibbon runs because that game, I know I have some definite runs in my ability. What the? That was interesting. The stack did not want to destack for me. Hey. Okay. I was hitting Y way too much. Yeah, I want to get back to Gibbon because that game is so chill. Like, it is so tranquil. Playing it, you go fast, you kind of get in that groove, you just really feel good. Like, I love a game where... Oh, nice. Yeah, I really want to get Gibbon at an event because that is one of those games where it is so relaxing. Like, it is without a doubt one of my favorite relaxing games of, like, the last year or so. Oh, dang it. I booped that so much. Yeah, I love the simplicity because it seems like something that you shouldn't be able to speedrun if you just tell people, like, oh yeah, all you do is just, like, use pretty much 3 buttons for the most part. I guess you could press down on the D-pad for following through things. But it's pretty much, you just press L, you just press R, and you just press back on the D-pad. And it's like, how is that a speedrun? How it is because it's so amazingly done. It's rhythmic. It's like playing a rhythm game. Yeah, I'm not going to stop for you guys. These guys are all like, stop, we're the Zerks. No, I'm not stopping. Yeah, not stopping for you guys. Yeah, without a doubt, Gibbon is one of my favorite games in such a long time because it's so simple, anyone can play it, but speedrunning it has just a great flow to it. It's not a speedrun game for anyone or for everyone, but it is definitely a game anyone can play. Like, it's the type of game I could talk to my parents, I could talk to my mom and tell her about it, and she would be like, yeah, you know what? I understand that game. Alright, now we're going to do things the dangerous way. No, don't grab me. There we go. Yeah, I still just really love the controller for that one. But yeah, I could definitely see if I was to do a keyboard and mouse game that is not a first-person shooter, Gibbon would probably be the perfect one because it's such a flow type of game. You know, it's just, you get in the rhythm, you get in the flow, and that's literally all there is to it, is just really feeling that right flow to it. Ooh. Here is where my middle finger gets really worn out from spamming that mouse wheel, because we just gotta keep screaming through here. Hold on, let's get up here. A little precision. Still on my chat keyboard. Horizon Zero Dawn on keyboard and mouse sounds a bit hectic. Although, I haven't played any Horizon outside of like just a quick like couple of minutes, but I could not see myself getting into like keyboard and mouse on that one. Alright, and now my favorite trick I learned recently on this is the safe spot. Who needs to run around like mad when you could just hang out right here? Yeah, just keep spamming the meow. Oh, the menuing sounds... That sounds horrible to me. That's the part where I do really bad, is menuing on any game when using keyboard and mouse. Oh, hey, Sai! It's great to have you, and thanks for the resub. So, no idea on that safe spot. That safe spot is just kind of weird and silly. Much love, Sai. I have missed having you around. So, for some reason, though, there's that weird safe spot that just doesn't, like, they can't really jump up there, so only the ones falling out of the building and a couple of them randomly jumping will hit you. But most of them, they just end up getting, like, just into weird spaces. I am hoping I am able to catch any of your streaming when you are streaming again, Sai. Hopefully, I know you're probably aiming for this weekend. If so, Sunday, I'm hoping I have time. My weekends have been completely bonkers because I've got speedrun marathons going on left and right. But I am hoping to catch your stream this weekend if you do any. Alright, just spam through some more dialogue. Just blah blah blah, and there we go. I love how you look going down in this bucket. I mean, seriously, this game is the cutest game. Gibbon is a close second. Oh, thank you for giving that sub to Dorian. Thank you so much, Sai. Generous as always. Always a good person. Much love, my friend. I need to chat with you on, send you a Discord message. You know, catch up, see how you're doing. Alright, and then... jump over here. No, don't go to the table. Oh, the table was uncalled for, and it's a slow jump. No, kitty. Oh, okay. Almost to the point where I could rest for a second, just spinning the mouse wheel like mad. Yeah, Stray is... I encourage anyone who can, give the game a shot. Whether you're speedrunning or doing it casually, like, they are both so much fun. And, like, casually, it could be a 6-hour game, it could be a 10-hour game, depending on how well you find things and how much you just really get into chilling out in the world. My first run was about 6 hours. And then, of course, the game also is really good if you want to speedrun, because there's a lot of fun to it. And depending on how you like to play, there is the there's 100% and there's any percent. 100% is probably about 35 minutes longer from what I saw. I haven't even tried it yet. And then 100% is, or any percent, there is glitchless and glitched. I'll just say glitched. Grab that detergent. Doing this right now, you don't lose any time because you can't go faster or slower. But if you're into glitches and you could play keyboard and mouse, because trying to do the glitches with joystick is pretty much impossible. Okay, spam that meowing again. Keep spamming. Keep spamming. All right. But there's one big glitch that skips, like if you look at my the splits I have, you go straight from, oh, I was hitting the wrong item, which is not good. All right, let's see, we need 2511 right here. Oh boy, why'd I do that? That was a loss of time. I hit cancel out. But the glitches are kind of cool because essentially you will skip rooftops, the slums part 2, and you will skip dead end. So you'll skip dead end, you'll skip slums part 2, and you'll just jump straight from the middle-ish of slums all the way to sewers. Yeah, personally, I like the glitchless run because it's a fun game, and doing the glitch way, on one hand, it's a pain do, even with keyboard and mouse, but without, it is practically impossible. All right, there we go. But also, the game is so much fun. I wouldn't want to skip any real parts of it because playing as Kitty is so good. This Kitty is the best Kitty. All right, all right. Come on, Grandma. All right, scratch the door. Come on, I thought I hit the scratch button. I have small little mistakes with control going on, which is but it's definitely a really fun game for speedrunning or for casual because it just feels good. Like, oh boy, Kitty, you were not playing nice there. Although if you do it, I really strongly recommend play with at least a mouse wheel nearby if you're comfortable with it, because, you know, turbo controllers, not allowed, but the mouse wheel is essentially a turbo controller. Boy, what'd I do in the slums part 1? So looking at my splits, and it's like slums part 1 looks 10 seconds is bad. As for Dead City, I've got problems with my splits. Ever since they updated the auto splitter, has gotten a little bit wonky. Alright. The slow walk. Part of me is like, I should just wear a bag on my head during the marathon. Like, I should have that as a donation incentive. Hey, if somebody donates $5 right now, I will put the bag on my head and still keep going through this part. Yeah, although that first rainbow is completely fake. The first one's completely bad, like made up, because I just put a time far better, or far worse than what my original splits were when it was 2 separate ones. And Dead City is just a weird one because the splits game changed around, but yeah, the flat felt pretty good, and I had some bumps along the way. Rooftops felt really good, and I had a couple bumps along the way. Slums 1, I know where things went wrong. I did some jumps that got a little wonky on me, which means room for improvement. That's the one thing I like, is anytime I get a red split, it's not like it's the end of the world. It just means, hey, I could do this a little bit better. I'm going to have a little fun. All right. On to more meow franticness. All right, here we go. Yeah, if you play with a scroll wheel available, all will be good. If you don't, you'll get through this without too many problems, but you don't have quite the freedom and ability to do things like this right here. All right. There we go. Doing good. That felt really good right there. Smooth as silk. And then, of course, a little auto scroll. Oh yeah, some of those PS5 runs are, the PS4 and PS5 runs are pretty amazing, because you know that they're not using like keyboard and, you know, the mouse scroll wheel type of things. It is just pure, oh no, pure straight up, like, I don't know, in my opinion, how it's meant to be ran. Not that I'm going to complain about the mouse wheel, because it might not be officially how I'd view it as how it's meant to be ran, but it feels so good to just plow through the zerks like it is nothing. But yeah, this game really is so good. Like this year, between Gibbon and this, and the fact that I found Below the Ocean this year, which I never knew of before this year, because that came out last year. It's like between all of those, it feels so good. Yeah, I've got both a mouse that has an unlocked scroll wheel, and I've got a mouse with a locked scroll wheel. Pretty much I found both are about equally good and bad, because doing infinite scroll, if you scroll too much, you'll actually slow yourself down at times. However, at other points, it's so much easier to just do the infinite scroll. So there's good and bad. You have to remember to stop the infinite scroll, though, if you do it. Because, for example, if let's say you need to give someone a piece of inventory, and it's not the first item in your inventory, you're going to end up, like, keep selecting the first item, and they'll be like, hey, I don't want that. First time I tried doing with infinite scroll, it actually went really bad, because I spent, like, so long going, why is this just happening this way? Whew. There we go. And then I found the mouse so I keep a mouse in my lap, so you can see every time the camera is jerking, usually that's me hitting the scroll wheel extra hard. But the mouse that fits in my lap most comfortably is the one that the scroll wheel locks. And the reason I have a mouse in my lap is otherwise it moves around a lot. So the one with infinite scroll, if I went for it, and that is no good. Yeah, when I'm doing like non-game playing, when I'm just using computer for productivity, when it comes to productivity, I am all like just switching non-stop because like infinite scroll is so good. When you unlock a scroll wheel, there is so much productivity increasing. I cannot even speak. It is toasty in my studio today. And because of that, because of that and just it being a frantic day, my day has been a day. But yeah, unlock scroll wheel. Until I had a mouse that had one, I never realized, like, this is how I could actually get work done. Like, all the work. I usually overshoot how far I put this barrel, or I undershoot how far I put this barrel, which is perfect for losing a little bit of time or a lot of time. If you undershoot, you lose a ton of time, because then you gotta get back into it, and oh boy. Not perfect, but wait. Where is it? Oh my, wow. That was horrible. That's going to cost me some time. It looked like it got stuck under one of these like boxes. Oh, But all my practice right now is no reset runs, because on one hand, I'm already 42 minutes into this run. I don't want to reset at that point. On the other hand, I need to be ready for marathons, and you can't exactly go, hey, I'm 42 minutes in, can I just reset the run? No, we are actually already behind schedule. Oh, because it'd really help if I could reset and show you how that's done if that Zerk doesn't get stuck in a box. Oh well. I still have potential to do good. We'll see where it goes. Oh yeah, having the wheel unlocked whenever, like, if anyone uses my computer and I actually leave the wheel unlocked just for the fun of, if somebody uses my computer, they'll be like, what is going on? But yeah, if my mouse that had the unlockable scroll wheel could fit better in my lap, I'd probably be going with that. But at the same time, unlocked scroll wheel on this can be so dangerous. Yeah, good deal. Let's go. Oh, I got turned around. All right. Yeah, I always find if I have a workstation and I'm hoping people don't use it without asking me first, so like my desk at work, for example, I'll have people like use my desk when I'm working from home or when I'm on vacation, and I'll just change. Pretty much everyone at my work has a standard issue, just 2-button with a regular scroll wheel Dell mouse. I have a Logitech gaming mouse because I wanted extra buttons, because using the side buttons for like advancing or, you know, going forward or back on a website or something like that is so helpful. But because I don't like people using my stuff without really asking, I'll usually turn like my DPI down really low or turn it super high. So either they go, either it's like 10,000 DPI or it's like 100 DPI, making it where it's like either you can't use the mouse or you can't use the mouse. Yeah, extra mouse buttons. Like, I got spoiled early on, like, a long time ago when they first started coming out on mice that were really out there on the market. I'm all about the buttons for page transversal, and then also playing like any RPGs like Bethesda, first-person RPGs, Elder Scrolls, Fallout, anything like that. Those side buttons I'll always have set up to like changing to quick slots for weapons or something like that, so it's just so much quicker and easier. There we go, nice and smooth on that one. Bring me my boat. I love how the cat like goes all weird wobbly in the air when you do that jump on the boat as soon as possible. All right. I'm all Chrome. Chrome is the only browser I ever use. Yeah, I am 100% Chrome just because I use so many different computers, so I just leave myself logged into Chrome on various computers so that I could just pick up wherever I am, whatever I'm doing. Wow, 12.7 seconds on dead end, and it was probably entirely from that Zerk hiding in that box or bag or whatever it was. I only just now saw what my splits were. I still have a real good feeling about this run, though. I have a real good feeling. Hopefully, I have a good feeling, I should say. Alright, just need to get through here, and then... Yeah, extra mouse buttons, and like the unlockable scroll wheel, the extra buttons, all of those, once you get used to them, you can't go back. Like, it's impossible. Just going to keep meowing a bit. Just listen to that meow. He's like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let me go. And away we go. I love playing this game from a speedrun perspective because of how, like, so much of the game is built up around the idea of, like, there's stealth, there's being sneaky and all of that. And you could play this like a cat, where you're just like, no, I'm just going to run through everything. Well, I'm supposed to use, like, the defluxinator on the Zerks? I think not. Alright. Oh, come on. Dude, kitty, go down. Every once in a while, it's like the cat can't find its little A button prompt. Or space, depending on which one. Oh boy. Not used to blowing out the defluxinator right there. Alright, just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Good deal. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Is a good tip. You know what? I think I will do that now on. Now on, no blowing out that defluxinator. I wish the defluxinator just had like just 0.5 seconds, just a half second longer before it blew out. Because I always go just barely more than it needs. Oh, that's alright, Sai. It is late. So, hope you take care. It is so good to have you join in. I have missed seeing you in chat. I've missed seeing you with that first badge, and thanks again for resubbing. Thanks for giving that sub to Dorian, and yeah, take care. It is always good to, just see you around, my friend. Yeah, Dorian, if you like a good fun stream that's just like party games and stuff like that, Simply Sai, when he streams, it's maybe once a week. They're always good streams. Wow, I was mishitting where my scroll wheel was, but Sai is always a good person to hang out with. Just positivity and friendship and goodness. But yeah, I need to catch up with you, Sai. I will try and shoot you a message on Discord sometime soon. Alright, almost done with sewers. I'm hoping this split is going pretty good, but I have had a few little problems on it. Let's get through the doorway. Bat our little buddy around a little bit. Mash through a little text. Turn off a fan, and then we are more or less out of this split. Alright. Up we go. And we are almost at Ant Village. One right-hand turn, one left-hand turn, and there we are. So right-hand turn. Left-hand turn. Through the hole. And Ant Village we are at. How is our split looking on this one? It is looking good. That is a nice little rainbow gold right there. Alright. Get through some text in a hurry. Just keep that rolling, keep that going. Alright, there we go. Alright, one more mash away. It's Baltazar. I know, you got a big face on the monitor. Frighten our kitty friend a little. Alright, up we go. Wish I didn't have that low turnaround, but that's not too bad. And almost done with this split, just a tiny bit more. It's always weird. It feels like the split should cut right here, but it cuts right here. Ooh, that was real good. Nice Ant Village. Alright, come on. Give me that dialogue that I will just blast through. And we just keep meowing away. Meow, meow, meow. Alright, one last little bit. And away we go up to Midtown. Oh, if there's an auto splitter for Gibbon, that'd be amazing, because I love any game that has an auto splitter. I've been lucky that some of the games that are most intense with splits have had them, because this game, they use a, for PC, it's the no load time auto splitter. And then for the Love games, I think Zet had a hand in, if not was sole creator of the splitters for it. And those are amazing splitters, because they split for every single stage. And like doing a Love 3 100% run, you have like, what is it, 66 stages? I did that slightly wrong. Come on, go up there. Do this now, so we don't do it later. I had some movement mistakes there. No, no. Come on, go down there. Then we zip over here. We will knock down a box. I'm going to try this route, see if it saves me a little time. Because supposedly this saves just a little time. All right. Run over here. Play that funky music. All right. I hope I did not screw that up. I did some bad mouse wheel there. All right, good deal. I got here before he did. All right, doing pretty good. Come on, pick up the box. But yeah, I always love a good auto splitter, because otherwise I'm using, like, I have a foot pedal for doing like splits for some of my games, and oh, that just kills my foot after a while. All right, in the box we go. And now for the super stealthy part. And by stealthy, of course, you know what we mean. Running through everything, because I'm a cat. I don't care. Yeah, if you get one created, that would be just amazing. That'd be fantastic. Because I haven't even been splitting on any of my runs. I haven't split by chapter, because a lot of the chapter points come up so quickly that you don't even catch it while you're running, unless you're really paying a lot of attention. And usually I'm so caught up in the flow of that game that I'm not paying any attention. Oh boy, that was not smooth. That was incredibly... I mean, I said I'm not being stealthy. Yeah, half of the checkpoints, like, or the chapter names, I entirely missed. Because, like, some of them are only up for, like, a tenth of a second, it feels like. Oh. This run is so all over the place. But I am not going to complain. I'm just going to hide from that drone. Nothing here. Drone, just ignore the barrel that's rolling on its own. I'm just a kitty in a barrel. Man, I have screwed up runs in this room so many times. What are you doing? What was that? I have never had that one happen. That was not cool. I've seen somebody have a glitch happen where that bot got stuck. But I've never had that happen for me, and I've done this a few times. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh well. It's like I always say, worst case scenario, I'm getting good practice in for the marathon. I'm coming in underestimate. That's all I really need for marathon runs, because the worst thing is when you start feeling like I'm going to be overestimate any second now. And then we are going to play things nice and dangerous right up here. Nope, no shooting me. You are not allowed to shoot me. Oh boy. That was a smooth exit right there. That might make up for some of the problems I had. That was a very smooth exit. All right. Then, of course, my favorite thing, if you're playing this casually, get on that turntable and scratch the record like a true DJ. Okay, I got caught on some geometry there. That was kind of weird, but it's okay. It's all good. All right. Still feeling pretty good on this run, even with some boo-boos. Alright, time for jail. Alright, I'm doing good. Come on, keep going. And then, of course, the one thing that's not a glitch, but can almost feel like it to some people, depending on how you are feeling about the game, we will do a checkpoint reset. There we go. So we do that. So we could get this speed going. A little quicker than if we waited. So jail is the last opportunity I have to make some very bad mistakes or just have bad luck. But I'm going to hold out for good luck today. So we're just going to run through here, stealthy as can be. You know, stealthy, stealthy. Look at that kitty, so stealthy. Stealthiest kitty in the world. Don't need to skip any dialogue here because we have an unspoken bond. Let's just say Clementine and I, unspoken bond. I get it. You want the keys. That works perfectly fine for me. I'll help you get those keys. Slide on through. Drop off the keys. Run over here. And now we will just sit here for a second. Clementine, we're just going to sit here and think about what we did. What got us thrown in jail. Being a revolutionary. You know how it is. And then we'll just run through here. By the way, there's our buddy, B12. Why am I taking time to look at B12? Because we have to wait for Clementine, who is so slow because Clementine's so worried about these drones. So there is one part in this, kind of a skip coming up that I am not good at and I am not doing until after marathons because I don't want to practice something that is not going to be beneficial at this point. So the one thing is there is a cutscene manipulation where you can move during a cutscene. It's not considered a glitch in terms of a glitchless run. So love how the cat looks. By the way, the cat is so adorable. But this is not considered a glitch, but I just can't do it faithfully yet. So when it comes to the cutscene skip, if you're watching this on VOD or watching me as I stream it and you're like, I've seen the cutscene movement. Yeah, you probably have. I'm not doing that yet. Maybe in the future, but for right now, no. Then of course, Clem has to get ahead of me, which is all well and good. And then we'll go through. This should go nice and fast. The only parts that really have me concerned coming up are twofold. Trapping the sentinels. I need you to move. I don't think I've ever gone quick enough where that was there that quickly. So you can move during this cutscene. At least I think you can. I have moved before and it just confused me horribly. And I don't need horrible confusion. That is my life in general already. I don't know how that light missed me, but I am perfectly good with that. All right. That went really smooth. And then we're going to spam a little meowing right about, well, first we need a little affection. All right. And then, of course, we need to knock over a brick. I love doing that because even if that wasn't required, it's like Clem is slow enough where it's like, let's just knock over bricks, because what would a cat do? A cat would do that, of course. That was me telling Clem, throw it. Do it. Do it. You know you wanna. You know you wanna. You gotta do it. All right, Clem, duck down for me. Okay, here is where things can go really good or really bad for me. Really bad for me. Really bad for me. Oh. For some reason, that one keeps not following me. I've been doing a lot better with these ones. Oh, but that one, oh man, that was painful. That was really bad. That was some lost time. Also, the other big thing I want to do is van skip, of course. Open the door. Whew, that went really smooth though. So it's quicker if you close the door right when you're coming in, because you could do that loop like that. I'm not sure why that first one, the solo one, didn't want to follow me correctly. That was just a bit of a pain. All right. Van skip is coming up. If I get van skip, I'm doing good. If I miss van skip, it's going to be bad. Not end of the world bad, but it will be definitely less than ideal. But the quickest route for getting those sentinels is to definitely pretty much get them follow you in and meow or close the door as soon as you enter. Since the door takes a few seconds to close, they should follow and get in. I used to do it where you lure them in and then close it on the way out. And I had too many times where like one of the sentinels would get free. Okay, here's for van skip. I actually died in this area the other day. No van skip! Or that cost me a little bit of time. Oh. So van skip, if you get it right, what it is when the van starts moving is as soon as you jump up onto the dumpster or the fence. I forget if it's the dumpster or the fence, but it starts moving at that point. And if you cut the corners close enough, you get like 2 frames or so that you could button mash the A button. And during those couple of frames where you could button mash the A button, if you get it, you will literally just jump onto the you'll jump onto the back of a bumper and skip that whole chasing it down part. Unfortunately, van skip, if you're just a couple pixels wide on any of your turns, you're gonna have issues. Alright. Now I just need to get to the train, throw the key in the ignition, and we're on our way to the control room. Alright. So big question, where do I split? Also, we have, see, if I was doing this at a charity event that had hosts right here, unfortunately, I believe both events I'm doing this weekend don't have hosts, so I can't do like now's a perfect time for donations, because it is a perfect time for them. Alright, we split pretty good. So this part, we move the front of the train, go the front left door on the left side, because that is where we're exiting. So a door opens on the left, and the stairs we want to go up are right closest to this door. So ready, set, go. And then, of course, as we run up here, sharp left. Activate this robot. Lure the robot over here. Once he's going in. So there's also a skip here, which I'm not sure if it's quicker or slower, but if you ride the robot, you can actually run through the first door, the door that's locked. Yep, no door clip. I'm doing glitchless. Counts as a glitch. It's about the only glitch I can actually do for fun on this. Every other glitch I do not do good at all. Oh, don't go up there, kitty. Kitty jumped up like wanting to have a little extra fun. Alright. Mash through some dialogue. Boy, I came at that at the wrong angle. All right. Oh yeah, I kept it any percent, but oh no, technically the glitch one isn't even like just any percent, it's unrestricted. Okay, come on. Here's the part where buttons either fail me or go real good on me. But yeah, I should probably get an update to say glitchless, since it's not an unrestricted run, but I hate this cutscene so much, because it's like I end up just thrown for a loop afterwards. Like, that cutscene takes me so much out of what I'm doing more than anything else. Alright. One more go. Come on. We got this. We got this. We got this. Pop that down. Get frightened. Do that. And then run up, jump, put you in there. And this is it. We are at the last few minutes. Come on, come on, come on. This is the part where it's like, it is so hard waiting. Like, the waiting right here is so hard where it's like, I just want to keep moving. I am at the exit. I am literally at the end. If I could run out right now, I'd have like a 2-minute PB. But nope, just gotta wait. Gotta be patient. One thing I like is I definitely have room for improvement. I need to figure out what's up with my Dead City split though, because I know for a fact that one got really booped when I updated for the new auto splitter. Alright. Get a little moment of seeing all of our friends again. Except for Baltazar. So instead we see the Zerks, who are jerks. Alright. Come on, hurry up, cutscene. We get to see Momo, rainbow face like all those rainbow splits. I actually did pretty good on Midtown considering the mistakes I made. I think the big problem here was Dead End just had some general silliness. And then Slums 1 had definite silliness. And then, of course, a lot of what's coming up is just refining where I'm running. Oh, come on. There we go. High speed, get us out of here. Keep going. Keep going. And then, of course, this always makes me think of how I want to play a Fallout game again. Because it's so much like leaving the Fallout vaults. Oh, keep going, kitty. Some birdies. We are almost at time. It is going to be a PB. How good of a PB? Time is 1:23:22, which my old PB was about, I think, 25-ish seconds slower. So, considering all of my boo-boos I made, and then, of course, the one thing I always find a little silly for this category, for this game, for any of the categories, or at least any of them on PC. I'm not sure what the rules are for PS4 or PS5. You go through and you have to show your save game timer, which would be right here. Whew! That was my old PB one. So that's over a minute improvement from my old PB in terms of the in-game save time. Of course, it's slightly different using the splits, and thanks, of course, for the GGs. Oh, that's a pretty good run. Like right now, I definitely know I could improve in the Slums Part 1. There's a better route going to Zabaltazar's journal first, going to Clem second, and Doc third. So right now I do Clem, Doc, Baltazar. I should be going Zabalt, Clem, Doc. The run I've seen does the paint at the beginning of Slums 2 instead of right before Zabaltazar on Slums 1. I'm not sure if there is actually a big difference or not on when you get the paint bucket knocked down. Dead End, there was a little bit room for improvement because I did some weird jumps and stuff that could have been better. Sewers, I feel like there are some tighter turns I could do for sure. Midtown, I felt bad during the beginning of my Midtown run, so Midtown definitely can improve. Ant Village feels pretty good, and you know, there's maybe a couple seconds in Ant Village, but it's such a very quick run. Control Room had a couple parts where I slightly slow, and I think I could do better. There is movement during one of the cutscenes. Jail, of course, yep. Oh man, that's what it was on Dead End. That one Zerk who was just hiding out in a box, and it's like, why is Doc scared? I killed them all, and then that one box pops out, and out comes the littlest tiny Zerk. That's the one thing about this game, is those Zerks are completely RNG. Like, where they come from, the general spawn points are very set. How they behave, there is a little bit of RNG there. How many come out, the exact number, the size of them, there's a little variability, and that can really throw things for a loop. So yeah, that would have saved me easily 12.7 seconds. Possibly more. I mean, who knows? So I could easily get this sub 123. I could have a 122 something. Dead City, I need to figure out, like I said, what's up with that split. I'm probably going to delete my old splits and just go with this set of current splits. When they reset the auto splitter, it made everything weird with my splits, so I'll probably just do that. And then, yeah, I think for the most part, the slums, I had a few mistakes. There's a better route. I'll do that after I finish with marathon prep for this weekend. And yeah, I definitely see room for improvement. I mean, sum best is 119.24, but I'm not sure what that actually means because of Dead City. Dead City was weird, so I definitely do have room for improvement, though. So, anyways,